Hello and welcome. Today we are going to study one of the grammar topic, that is transitive verb and intransitive verb. So we all know about the verbs. So let's start our topic grammar, that is transitive verb and intransitive verb, with the help of the definition of verb. So first of all, what is verb? We all know that verb is an action word. The action done by noun, pronoun or something else. So our topic transitive and intransitive verb is a part of a verb. So let's see what is there. What is the meaning of transitive verb and intransitive verb? So let's see first what is a transitive verb. So a transitive verb requires an object in the form of a noun or pronoun to complete its meaning. This object answer to the question whom or what. For example, let's see and understand this definition with the help of example. The student write composition. What the student write? So you can ask a question to yourself that what the student wants to write. So you answers came, that is composition. So when the answers came by your question, so it means that it is a transitive verb. Let's see one more example. Peter loves Mary. Who, who does Peter love? So your answer is Mary. Who or whom? Now formula of this will be subject, verb and object. Let's learn more about transitive verb with the help of examples. So as I told you that the formula of this is subject, verb and object. So the example, Lena is eating ice cream. So here the subject is Lena, is eating is verb and ice cream is object. So again you can ask the same questions with yourself, what Lena is eating. So the answer came ice cream. So it is a transitive verb. Let's do few more examples related to transitive verb. So the man loves his children. So here the man is subject, loves, verb, his children, object. So in same way again you can ask a question to yourself, whom the man loves. So answers came, his children. So again it is a transitive verb. Check out these examples. He wrote the manuscript. The verb is wrote. Ask yourself, he wrote what? Again, the answer will be the manuscript is a direct object. Therefore, wrote is a transitive verb. Now, let's see what is transitive verb. An intransitive verb is one that does not require an object to complete its meaning. The sentence may end with a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. The questions one may ask with this form are when, where, how, or Why? Let's see the examples. The children said. So the answer at 7:30 p.m. at the table quietly because their mother told them to. So you can ask yourself with the help of when, where, how or why. In simple way we can say that in intransitive verb we does not require any object.
Examples of intransitive verbs. Mrs. Carper uploaded. Here, verb is uploaded. Ask yourself by whom or what the action transfer. There is no word to receive the action of the verb uploaded. Therefore, it is an intransitive verb. Let's see another example of intransitive verb. The dog shook. The verb here is shook. Ask yourself by whom or what the action transfer. There is no word or answer to receive the action of the verb shook. Therefore, it is an intransitive verb. So, where there is no action received, we call it as intransitive verb.
State whether the verbs in the following sentence are transitive or intransitive. First, she advised me to consult a doctor. So here, a doctor is important to write. So without this, your sentence is incomplete. So it is your transitive verb. Let's invite your cousin as well. So your cousins as well is important. Therefore, it is a transitive verb. I waited for an hour. So here, no need to write an object for complete of sentence. So it is intransitive verb. I received your letter in the morning. Again, it is a transitive verb. I am going to send her some flower. Again, transitive verb. He has changed a lot since he got married. Again, intransitive verb. Suddenly, the child woke up. Intransitive verb. The loud noise woke me. Transitive verb. Let's discuss your plants. Transitive verb. I heard a lovely song in the morning. Transitive verb. Can you lend me a few pounds? Transitive verb. The wind was blowing furiously. Again, it's a transitive verb. Now, let's learn more about the verb that is finite and non-finite. So, finite and non-finite is also a part of verb. So, let's study more about them. Verb. So, verb is divided into two, that is finite verb and non-finite verb. Non-finite verb again divided into three, that is participle, gerund and infinitive verb. So let's study more about finite verb with its definition, non-finite verb along its definition, also the part of participle, gerund and infinitive verbs. Finite verb and non-finite verb. Finite verbs depend on person, number, subject, and tense. But whereas non-finite verbs don't depend on person, number, subject, and tense. So let's see all about this finite verb and non-finite verb with the help of the definition. Let's see about finite verb definition. A finite verb has a subject and shows tense. Example, the thief escaped again. So in this sentence, the thief, it is subject, escape, that is your past tense, and it a finite verb. Second example, Sarah is crying with joy. Here, Sarah subject is your present tense, so it's your finite verb. Non-finite verbs. Non-finite verbs do not change their form even when the person or the number of the subject changes, nor on the tense of the sentence. Let's see the examples. They want to eat something delicious. Here, they, it's plural and verb to eat. She wants to eat something delicious. Again, she is singular but wants means it's a plural. He wants to play football. They want to play football. They want to eat eggs for the breakfast. So here we can see that in non-finite verbs do not change their form even when the person or the number of the subject changes on the tense of the sentence. Let's see the type of non-finite verbs. So student, non-finite verbs are divided into the infinitive verbs, gerund and participle. Let's see non-finite verbs definition. As we know that in non-finite verbs there are gerunds, participle, infinitives. So let's see the example related to each. Gerund. Cooking lamb properly is a skill. Here, cooking is noun. Means here the cooking is used in place of noun. So it is gerund. Examples again. Add some cooking oil. So here the cooking is serve the cooked ham. Means here it cooking is used as adjective. I have cooked the hams. Again your ed is there. So it is participle and it shows that the work is already done. Let's see the example of infinitive. Heat the oil to cook the prawns. So here to cook is adverb. Find a recipe to cook prawns. So here to cook is adjective. Let's learn more about the infinitive verb. Infinitive is obtained by adding the suffix to in front of the verb or using the verb in plain forms. Just like gerund, it is a name verb that can be used in case of a subject or object in a sentence. It can be a single word, sometimes it can be a group of words. Normal to infinitive. To admire. Infinitive verb with to. Split infinitive. To secretly admire. Here split with an adverb. So these are the example of infinitive verb. Let's see some example related to infinitive verb. I want to be an astronaut. So here want is verb. To be infinitive verb. Verbs followed by infinitives. Verb afford. Example we can use we can afford to hesitate. Agree. The professor agreed to disagree. So here infinitive verb is to disagree. Aim. We aim to increase the speed of delivery. Infinitive verb to increase. Appear. The results appear to support your theory. Your infinitive verb to support. Attempt. Are you going to attempt to pass the exam? Your infinitive verb to pass. Ask. Historian frequently asks to consult the doctor. So here to consult infinitive verb. Arrange. They had arranged to meet at noon. To meet infinitive verb. Beg. I beg to differ with you. To differ infinitive verb. Begin. The leaves begin to fall when autumn comes. To fall infinitive verb. So all these are the examples of infinitive verb along with the verbs. Note: in active voice, to is not used with hear, see, make, feel, watch, now. I heard her sing. I watched her go. She made me fool. To is not used after let. Example: I let her slip. Let them play. Let him come. To is not used in negative and interrogative with need and dare. Example: I need not go. Dare you act like here? So these are the example where we can't use to in inactive voice and to in negative or interrogative sentence. Let's learn about gerund. So, gerund is the ing form of verb which is used as a noun. It is also called as verbal noun. Example: running is a good way to keep fit. So here running is gerund. The boy were tired of running. He seems to be interested in fighting. He liked reading books. So all this which is written in red color is your gerund. As both gerund and infinitive have the force of a noun and a verb, they has same uses. Thus, either of them may be used in sentence with not much difference in meaning. Teach me to swim. Teach me swimming. So here to swim is infinitive verb and swimming is gerund. Let's learn more about participle and gerund with the help of few examples. Difference between participle and gerund. Participle is a verb adding ing, and after adding ing it is used as adjective. Gerund verb adding ing it is used as noun. Example: he liked playing football. So play if we use play, P-L-A-Y, so it's verb. But after adding ing in it, it's become playing. So here, playing is noun and it's from a gerund. In same way, I saw him playing football. So here, playing, I saw him playing a football. So here, playing is the participle. Swimming is a good exercise. He is fond of gambling. So here swimming and gambling is a gerund. And we saw her swimming. I saw him gambling. So here it is participles. Means here it shows the adjective. Let's learn more about what is a participle. A word formed from a verb. It can be used as an adjective. Example, burn toast, working woman. Or it can be used as a noun. Example, good breeding. Sometimes they appear as a part of a phrase. Example, is going, has been. So, participle can be a form which can be used as adjective, sometime as a noun or sometime as a part of a phrase. The participle. A participle is that form of the verb which has characteristic of an adjective and a verb. Participle are of three types: present, past, perfect. So let's learn more about this participle of tenses. Participle. Present participle. Verb plus ing. Example, walk. If we add ing, it's become walking. Dance, ing, dancing. But past participle, verb 3. Walked, dance. Perfect participle, having plus verb 3 means having walked. Means in perfect participle we use have, having plus verb third form. Present participles. The form present participle is often referred to as the ing form of verb. Let's see the example. The sun was shining, so I went for a walk. So here shining is present participle. The man speaking English is our teacher. Here speaking is present participle. Past participle. Definition: a past participle is a word that is from a verb, is used as an adjective or for verb tense. Probably it ends with ed, d, t, en or n. Let's see the examples. His painted skin. So here painted, and when we add ed, it's become adjective, and to paint is your infinitive verb. Same thing, I have forgotten my line. So here forgotten verb tense, form to forget. Perfect participle. Perfect participle is formed by using having before the past participle. It also works as a verb and an adjective. Example, having reached home, he went straight to his mother. Having read that, he gave it to me. Perfect tense, past perfect, present perfect, future perfect. So, past perfect, let's see first. Had walked. So, if we move to present perfect, it will be have walked. In future, will have walked. Past perfect, had eaten. Present perfect, have eaten. Future perfect, will have written. So in it's easy to learn that in past perfect we are always using had. In present perfect we are always using have. In future perfect we are using will have. Let's see the example of the past present participle. First, I saw the thief stealing money. I can hear him laughing. He climbed on to the moving train. Seeing the rush of people, he closed the door. I saw the moon rising. They were playing when we went to the shop. Seeing her arrive, we were relieved. Considering his abilities, he should have done better. The weather being fine, we went out. Stealing a piece of cheese, the crow flew to the nest. So all the words which are red in color and add means, for example, first steal is verb and we add ing, so it become present participle. So all these words which are in red, it's a is a present participle. Let's learn about the example of past participle. Deceived by his brother, he sought justice from the court. His torn coat looked as shabby. A lost opportunity never come back. The lady seems worried about something. I saw the boy with the stolen cycle. The long queue left the boy disappointed. Learn me, don't learn man, don't talk much. Blinded by the thunder storm, he fell down. Driven out by his family, he took help from his friend. They had gone before the rain started. So all the words which are red in color, for example, deceive. So deceive, first it is verb. Adding ed, it become past participle. So in same way, where we add ed, n, it's all the past participle.
Rewrite the sentence replacing the italic part with a perfect participle. 1. We switched off the lights before we went to bed. Answer. Having switched off the lights, we went to bed. Second, the boy asked his mother's permission and then went out to play. Answer. Having asked his mother's permission, the boy went out to play. Third, as he had drunk too much, he didn't drive home himself. Answer. Having drunk too much, he didn't drive home himself. Fourth, we have written 2 tests today, so we are very exhausted. Answer. Having written 2 tests today, we are very exhausted. Fifth, she filled the washing machine and switched it on. Answer. Having filled the washing machine, she switched it on. Sixth, she had been to the disco the night before and overslept in the morning. Answer. Having been to the disco the night before, she overslept in the morning. Seventh, we had worked in the garden all day and were sunburned in the evening. Answer. Having worked in the garden all day, we were sunburned in the evening. 8. We had not slept for 2 days and therefore wasn't able to concentrate. Answer. Not having slept for 2 days, she wasn't able to concentrate. Ninth, since I had not seen him for ages, I didn't recognize him. Answer: not having seen him for age, I didn't recognize him. 10th, I had not ridden a horse for a long time and found it very difficult to keep in the saddle. Answer: not having ridden a horse for a long time, I found it very difficult to keep in the saddle. Let's do exercise on finite verb and nonfinite verbs. He gave me a chair to sit. Gave finite verb, to sit nonfinite verb. It was a sight to see. Was finite verb, to see nonfinite verb. I want to buy some clothes. Want finite verb, to buy nonfinite verb. Barking dogs seldom bite. Barking nonfinite verb, bite finite verb. He is about to leave. Is finite verb, to leave nonfinite verb. It is time to start. Is finite verb, to start nonfinite verb. He was wearing a torn shirt. Was wearing finite verb, torn nonfinite verb. He had his shoes polished. Had finite verb, polish nonfinite verb. They got the roof repaired. Got finite verb, repaired nonfinite verb. Finding the door open, I went inside. Finding nonfinite verb, went finite verb.
Thank you, student.